Hello, Internet! It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 update video from my car because something came up. I'm not going to be home for a little while, so I'm going to have to record all of these in my car, and hopefully when I get internet stuff and everything done, it'll be much better and uploaded. But yeah, so I have gotten so many messages pretty much since the beginning, but continuing about everything, but specifically about, okay, there we go. That glare is not gonna bother you anymore, I hope. It's been about, hey, Chavez, you seem to have a lot of money, and I think that's why, you can throw five figures into Earth 2 and make money. Yeah, it's easy to make money when you have money. And to those people's credit, they're right. It is easier to make more money when you have money to invest. It's hard to make money when you only have an extra $20. It's hard to make money when you're only doing when your bills are barely covered. Now, that being said, I have lived the same way for years. Like, even though now I'm retired, I don't have a bed. Okay, and I'm gonna rustle some jimmies here. A lot of the reason some of my friends that went to college before they graduated college as I was entering the military, is because right now and over the past 10 years, it's gotten more and more popular to keep up with the Joneses. It's very easy to go on Instagram and see these, 25-year-old millionaires, 35-year-old billionaires, whatever, and say like, okay, well, yeah, this is this is how we live, this is how we do it, and people just want to copy. People just want to copy that. So, I want to get this house, this like 3-bedroom house that I'm not going to use any. I'm going to use like less than half the rooms in it, but just because it's a big house and whatever, and that's not even big. That's average for like Long Island. I mean, you can go really crazy and have like 8 bedrooms, whatever. I'm just talking about people like that are in their 20s, and not only do they have school debt, but they have all this other debt just from trying to keep up with the Joneses. And the best advice I can give to try to go into Earth 2 is to cut down your bills. Move into a crappier apartment. Move into a crappier apartment. If you're single, you don't need a 2-bedroom. You do not need a 2-bedroom apartment. You don't. I was literally living in a boiler room while I had 2 businesses running, and while I was doing YouTube videos as well. And the only reason, I have a couple reasons why I got out of there, but one of them is because I just wasn't sleeping. Because I lived with a couple of dogs, and I couldn't sleep between them coming into my room at 5 a.m. because my door wouldn't lock, and then other reasons, there's a kid there, and they had friends over a lot and making a lot of noise at night. But that's oh my god, these lights are ridiculous. We're just gonna have to deal with those lights. Okay, there we go. But that's what I think we should do, is as a lot of people just live beyond their means. And if you're constantly running that rat race to try and go to get these keep up with these things that you don't need, you're not going to have a lot of money to invest. If you cut down on a bunch of stuff, and I'm not saying like, oh, don't go out with your friends, like go out with your friends, but instead of going and spend $100 at the bar, get a $20 bottle of alcohol and pregame at home and go out and get maybe one drink, and I've seen this with a bunch of people, especially with school. People have 5-6 figures worth of debt for school. And again, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, whatever, yeah, go. If that's your dream, be a veterinarian. Girlfriend's a veterinarian. I love her so much. But also, like, don't do it for a job that you're only going to be making a certain amount a year. If that's your passion, let's say my friend Vanessa Escobar, shout out to you if you're watching, was in the military for a long time with me, and she just wanted to be a counselor. She knows she's not going to make a lot of money, But that's just her passion. And if that's what you want, cool, great. But for Earth 2, if you want to invest more than like $20 a week, $20 a month, cut down on your bills, stop with the BS, and just live simply. Live a little bit simpler. Don't, when holiday season comes up, don't be buying everyone gifts. Tell them like, hey, I'm sorry that it might seem to you that I don't love you because I'm not getting you this crazy gift. I just don't have it this year. I'm trying to set myself for the future. I'm trying to do this. I did that. And Chavez, you don't really. All right, yeah, I get it. I don't have a traditional family here. I got a bunch of friends that kind of do the same thing, but I would do that to anyone. Say that to anyone. But as far as Earth 2 investing goes, the reason why I have stayed at the top is because I'm able to invest a lot of that money. Because I still, even though I'm retired, I still don't have a bed. I keep everything very, very simply. I'm about to go into. I'm going to spend less than $40 this week on food. I have a giant thing of oatmeal, 1 minute quick oats that I'm going to eat every single morning. Sometimes I'll get eggs. Today I'm going to get a rotisserie chicken, and that's going to be my dinner. And I had a protein shake. So it's going to be a very, very cheap week, as far as spending food, where some people spend $100, they go out date night, costs $100, $150. You get drinks, you get appetizers, you do whatever. It could cost a lot of money. But I don't really do that. But for Earth 2, strategy-wise, if you only have $20, my best advice, if you just want to make money and you're not if you just want to make money, buy 3 to 5 tiles in Chaveztopia, and then the rest of the money you have, buy as many tiles as you can doesn't matter where, as long as it's cheap, 60, 70, 50, with the cheapest tiles you can find. Buy them, and then use that essence, use those resources to build up what you want in Chaveztopia. And the reason why I'm saying Chaveztopia, there are other megacities that are bigger. Guidebook Gaming, Nameless, and Tech Ops, they have a bunch of other Aria Realty properties and stuff that's bigger. But the collaboration and the stuff, it's with all of us, with the Chavez community, I think is going to be better than anyone's. Yeah, you're going to have British Guy Dorkslayer that has a bunch of people, and that might be a good place to buy too. Again, I don't know the plans that they have. But they seem to have a good community. British Guy Dorkslayer's followers love him. So, by all means, go and check him out as well. But again, I don't know their plans for the future. I don't know that, but we have plans for Chaveztopia. Like, we have gone over many things that we're going to do. And also, it spans 7 miles. It spans a long way. Like, that is real miles. That's how long it spans. One of the only things it has with roads. And again, in the warring world, if you're going to try to war with us, you have to cross an ocean to do so. So it's one of the best defensive ones. And you just have so many people that are there that are just going to be like, oh, yeah, we're not messing with Chaveztopia. Anyway, guys, that's what I would do. If you have only a little bit of money, go and buy 3 to 5 tiles in Chaveztopia, the rest tiles everywhere else, and use the resources, the essence that you get from the cheap tiles, and use them in Chaveztopia to build that up, because that's where I think a lot of the foot traffic is going to be. Again, if you and the thesis could change. You could have someone that has a big superstar comes into Earth 2 and they're making a mega city. Well, okay, then maybe if PewDiePie comes in and makes one, thesis could change. Go to where PewDiePie isn't, unless doing it in America where it's like, okay, $50 a tile, okay, don't do that. Maybe rent, maybe, depending on what that is. But anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to kind of not put my foot down, just tell you guys like it is, some tough love. I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Where is she? I love you. Meow, meow, meow.